I take, and I take, and I take, and I am what I take. Without the consequences of my actions, for this is what men do. Upon receiving everything I hold dear, my dreams were renamed ambition, because dreaming is such a feminine sport. I will hold nothing but fear and righteousness. There is a queerness to this. A borrowed majesty to a world where men inherit so fervently. It is mine, because I said so. It was mine, it is mine. How is this fair? It'd be called an act of violence, greed, theft. If someone like me were to do this, a conversation not go my way, and I declared it a war, I'd be called childish. There's a privilege to the male anatomy. A lottery is being born. How much of a gambler are you? How much will you lose to the fear and the expectation that you can't always meet? While our circumstances were accidents of birth too. My mother always said the only things in life that are guaranteed are death and death. I would add to that my father's last name, unless you were born a bastard out of wedlock, a headstrong child of a single mother. When the first thing you do is borrow the name of a man before you, you're at the mercy of his reputation, holding it in tow, ready to build or break it, defined by what he can give you. And that is nothing. You have the whole world at your mercy, when that is everything. You are at the mercy of the whole entire world to borrow. And I mean that in the most colonial sense of the word. I mean to take, to plagiarize and pillage. In a modern sense, with Hollywoodize it. When I say Smith, you think of Will or Jake, the Price or Prim. It is impossible for most people to lift their elbow. Impossible for kids to look up at the sky, snakes, to nap for 3 minutes, and birds need gravity to swallow so they cannot live. It's strange how we call ourselves smarter of all the species, but honestly we are at the mercy of our own genetics and evolution. Our brains cannot feel pain, so I wonder if grief was to fill up a room like an ocean or a chef's bowl, would our painless brain understand that this is grief, or would they just be drowning? A blind comedian can still adjust to the color of the environment. It's a genetic process, not a superpower. Like grief, the most sensible of emotions, able to reappear on a note of a song, leave on a whim. Some things are beyond our control. Slots have 4 noses, and slots can take 2 weeks to absorb food after you're dead. Food became like a part-time hobby, and I forgot what it smelled like. So everything smelled like mushrooms can glow in the dark, and so can my dreams. Cows can walk on the stairs, knocked down. It's almost like a divine intervention saying, do not do this. This is not something that can be done. I know exactly what is happening now. I know exactly what this is. This is a mad dash of facts to validate what this is. It's a way to validate. It's the most alive emotion. It climbs into the clothes of those you love. It becomes an entire room. It is like a crow that recognizes human faces and leaves gifts for those.